everyone, welcome back to Love Budgeting Co. and I am Marie. Today we're going to be doing another one of our mini low cash stuffings. So if you guys want to know how much is here and where we are going to distribute this money, please stay tuned. Welcome back guys to Love Budgeting Co. I am Marie. I'm a single mom of a little boy and I live on an island. I depend on government help, so my expenses and my financial journey looks a little bit different from you guys' at this particular moment.
The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top, we're gonna.
Thank you so much guys for being a part of my community, for always being there, and for always showing all the support that you guys show. Thank you so much for buying savings challenges in the printable shop. I'm going to try to be making some new ones. So I just had some ideas, but I was working on the 500 subscriber freebie. It's so good. It's so good. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I almost have it done. I'm just tweaking out a couple things. You guys are going to see. It's going to be awesome. So we are at 153 subscribers. So don't be a stranger, guys. Subscribe. Thank you to everyone that has been sharing also the channel and sharing all of the posts. Today's cash stuffing is going to be on the minimal because I had a little bit of an incident on the highway with my vehicle, or the vehicle that I use. I was not expecting it whatsoever. Straight out of left field, as they say, right? It's raining super hard, but my son needed something for school, and I said, well, fine, we'll go all the way across a couple towns because I had to go to the Sam's Club to renew the card. I thought it was $4, and they charged tax on memberships. How? Like, what? Why would you charge tax on a membership? That makes no sense to me, because I thought the tax was for material things that you have, that they charge, import fees and all of this stuff. But a membership, why are we charging tax on a membership? So instead of paying $4 like it was supposed to be, I got a $6 upcharge because of all the tax that I had to pay. So in reality, I had to pay $10. You guys will see in the closing or in the expense tracking. It was chaotic. So anyways, on the way there, it's raining really, really, really hard. And I'm on the fast lane, right? Because I'm almost to the exit. Then I remember that I had to take some money out because the ATM was broken. So I go swerve by, right? And thank the good Lord you guys buying a printable shop, because the money that I was taking out of the ATM was from some printables you guys had purchased. So I went to the ATM. It was broke. I'm going, and all of a sudden we hear a boom, boom, boom. And my son's like, what's that, Mom? What's that? What's happening with the car? And it was the windshield wiper from my side. It couldn't have been the one from the passenger side. No, it had to be the one from my side. Completely flew off. And because it's I always like using the heavier wipers, the ones from Rain-X. They're thicker, they're heavier. That was why the boom was so hard, instead of it like being from the flimsy wipers. Anyways, it wasn't like the rubber was coming off. It wasn't making like a lot of squeaking noises for me to know, it's time to change them. So I was going to change them anyways because they weren't wiping as well, but they weren't making noises. The cheaper ones, when it's time to change, they start going squeak, squeak. No, none of that. None of that. And for this thing to just fly, it literally flew across the windshield. That's why it bumped so many times. And it went into the expressway. I'm like, oh Jesus, if it hits another car, that's an issue too. But at the time, I just saw something fly across, but I didn't know what it was until I saw the wiper thing by itself. And I'm like, okay, so I immediately turn it off, but it's still raining. It's still raining. I turn it off so that the metal wouldn't scratch the windshield. It's raining, but it's not raining as hard, but it's not a drizzle either. You know, and you're on the highway. Even if it's a drizzle, if you're on the highway, it's still splashing a lot. So luckily, I was close to the exit that I was supposed to come off. But then we had to go through lights, through traffic lights, to go into the actual Sam's Club. There, I find a young gentleman. I'm like, listen, could you help me switch one wiper from one side to the other? But he didn't understand. He didn't know how to change wipers too much. So the only thing he could do for me was take off the piece that was left from the one that flew off. And he's like, ma'am, just go into Sam's Club. They have wipers. They don't have wipers, people. Me and my son looked all around. My son was like, this way, mom, no, that way, mom, no, this way. We couldn't find them. I said, you know what? Before it starts raining heavily again, because it was only drizzling, before it starts raining heavy again, let's zoom over, because Walmart was across the street. I said, let's zoom over quickly across the street and go into Walmart and get these wipers. So I go over. They didn't have the wiper I needed, so I had to get the cheaper one. So now I have a cheap wiper and a Rain-X wiper on the car till I can get the other cheapy one, because I'm not gonna waste, right, the one that I purchased already. So I might as well get another cheapy one, change the other Rain-X so that one doesn't fly off, and just leave the cheap ones on for a year. I think it's that they last more or less for like a year, and leave the both cheap ones on, right? So it's time to replace them. We'll put money back in the sinking funds, and then we'll get that done. But I'm telling you, vehicles, and when you don't have money, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I did the wiper, and I have to get that second wiper in, but it's not that expensive. It's only like $10. I have to get the AC check. It's just chaotic. It's chaotic, guys. But thank you to everyone that's been in a printable shop. We'll try and continue to make new ones so that you guys will have a variety. I mean, we do have 90 something, I think, on there, but I'll make new ones for you guys. So today we're going to be cash stuffing 5, 10, 15, and 16. I don't think we're going to be using this binder this week, just because of everything that happened between doing the subscription and card troubles. You know, we're a little bit behind now. I thought I was going to be able to cash stuff into this emergency fund, but you know what? Even like that, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm extremely grateful. So I'm just going to take these two out. I'm extremely grateful because I had the money. You know, I had just taken the money from printables I had sold. I had just taken that out. So if it was under any, you know, maybe a year back, 2 years back, I would have been highly upset because I had to spend that money. And this time around, I was highly grateful. Highly grateful, because I'm like, thank you, God, because people bought from printables from the shop, and I was able to get this emergency and hit it quick, you know. And I had to get the cheap wiper because it was still raining, and I wasn't gonna risk waiting till I went to another store, right? And what if there was like a huge rain period, and I didn't have a wiper, and my son was in the car, so I wasn't gonna risk it. So I said, you know what, get the cheap one on. Then I went into the parking lot, guys, and I found another two gentlemen, and they were young too, and they said, sure, we'll change it for you. I didn't even have to get out the car, and they even threw away the plastic that it came in. So yeah, you can always find people. And the one from Sam's Club, he was willing to change it if I took the car back. And he told me my lunch break is at 1. Just come around here at 1 and I'll be happy to help you out. But he didn't know too much about it, so I just went with the ones in Walmart. They knew how to change it, so yeah, they did that. And it didn't cost me anything, guys, for them to change it, so thank God. So 5, 10, 15. We're going to put 15 into gas. Let me tell you something. This gas is as high as high as the clouds, guys. This gas is high. When I tell you high, honey, I put $20 in the car this week and it lasted me for 2 days. For 2 days, that's it. Like the freaking needle doesn't even move. Jeez Louise. So it is high. Is gas high where you guys live? Because Jesus. And not only is it high, it's not really doing a lot. And I'm going to put $1 in household just because I need to purchase a couple things. If you guys saw my closing, you see that we did purchase a whole lot of things from the household section. But I still need to purchase a couple more things. Not much, you know, but I want to hit things before I'm out, if that makes sense. Like if I'm halfway, like, you know, on personal care, I'm halfway, I want to knit that before it runs out. So I've been finding some good deals, and that's why I'm trying to put stuff in the household, because I've been finding some good deals and I have been getting cash back, guys. I've been using Ibotta and Fetch. Use the link down below, because if you use my Ibotta link, they give you $5, I think it is, and they give me 5, so you get a $5 head start, and you cash out. Like, it's cash, guys, it's cash. You cash out with $20. So if I give you 5, all you need is 15, right? I mean, if you use the code down below, it'll give you 5. So you only need 15. So that's awesome and amazing. So check those out, because I have cashed out quite a bit with Ibotta. So guys, these are the 2 that were cash stuffing. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Thank you so much, guys, for showing all the support and for watching my playlist. Guys, I'll catch you in our next video.